Hello, Nomad Sculpt, and this video is about V-carved text. Maybe some need it for 3D printing or what else. So let's start. So first, inside Nomad Sculpt there is no text tool. So you need here here you see a thin line fonts. So the thinner the lines, the better the result for this. Download such fonts, and I use here Procreate for this, and create here such a alpha stamp here. So with the text you want, and maybe it looks like this, or and not like this. Here this is a big size font, so this is not the text you want. You want it more like this here, fine lines and or something like this here. Okay, you can experiment with it, how you get the best results. So okay, so this is what you get, or something like this, and you see here, this here is your original text, and the other thing is the carved out thing. So the thinner this part is, so the better the result you want. So I hide these two meshes and I add a box to demonstrate the whole thing. Oops, not like this. So, and now I use the mask tool, and the mask tool, here the settings for the mask tool is in the stroke mode. The lock radius option is active, the flat fall off is active, and there's no pressure. So it's you stamp your alpha texture here. So let's choose the text here. Maybe I use this one. So in the side menu, symmetry we don't need, and we need a higher poly count. So for this I activate here in the MISC menu that here's the dynamic topology. I activate it, and for the detail here we need a high poly count. So you can go up to 2000, 3000. The higher the poly count, the better the whole thing is. So I tested with 1800 here. So, and now I'm stamping my text here. So let's see the wireframe. Here it's very dense. So you can experiment with it. Okay. So I sharpen the mask here at the top menu. There's a sharpen option. I don't know in version 1.90 it's also there, but maybe on a different position. Okay, so you find it. So then for the extraction, we need here, important thing is here, division is 0. So, and then we need here a plus minus, so that in positive and negative direction the thickness is extracted. So, and now extract something like this here, maybe. Extract. Now I switch to the solo view, and the the back side of the mesh here, you see, sorry, I deactivate the face groups. And here you see your mesh, and you find here for the masking a face group option, and tap on the back side of the mesh. And the next thing is here, there's a hide tool, and here it's possible to hide the front side and also to delete the front side. In version 1.90, I think the delete option is not here. So you have to mask it and split it away. So delete the front side, or cut it, or trim it, or so I delete it. And the next thing is we need the inflate tool. So here, this is inflate tool. I create a clone of this brush, and here this is the inflate scale tool. I called it so. So you see here the stroke setting for the inflate is now log radius. Such a alpha, flat fall off. These are the filter settings for this tool, and pressure, everything is disabled. So, and then pick the mesh. So yes, here on the left side there's an intensity slider. So you can control here the angle of the chamfer or the carving. So you see here, you can control with a pencil or with your finger the carving. So maybe like this, and when you change the intensity, maybe to this level, or increase the intensity, so you can change the angle. So the smaller the mesh, so the flatter the angle becomes. So it's up to you what you need. So maybe I want something like this. And this is your, this is the thing you carve out of the object. Okay. So I use now the smooth tool with a little bit a bigger radius, and I smooth the whole thing a little bit like this. Okay. So now it's time for voxel remesh. So press here the thing and change the resolution, and I remesh it. So I clear the mask and I mask again. So now I'm smoothing a little bit more, so like this. Okay. And that's our negative form. And we need the box. And then we can use maybe Boolean. And this is what you get. So, yeah. Okay, I go a few steps back. So this is the extracted text. And before we mask the back side, we can also mask the front side. So mask the front side, then use the hide tool, hide the back side, delete the back side, then use the inflate tool. Oh, sorry. something like this here. And then you get something like this. So I think it's embossed, or yeah. And again, the same thing here. We can voxel remesh. So now I clear the mask, mask the thing again, and smooth it. So and with a round all brush here, we can use here the face group option to smooth or to clean here the lines. I hope you see it. So you get sharp lines. Maybe you can again remesh. So this is what you get. This is a workflow, and you can play around with it. This is the only way I found so far to do such text effects with a whole text, not letter by letter or something. So that's it. Have fun with sculpting. Ciao.